What's going on, guys? Welcome back to B-Ball TV. The Cleveland Cavaliers organization are a disaster right now, and they have been facing many tough decisions lately. Their franchise player, LeBron James, will most likely leave Cleveland next summer in free agency, and around last week, news broke out that their young superstar point guard, Kyrie Irving, wants out of Cleveland as well. He demanded a trade, stating that he wants to be the focal point of an offense elsewhere, and he's done being the second option behind LeBron. He's also listed out the team he prefers to play for next season, which were the Miami Heat, New York Knicks, Minnesota Timberwolves, and the San Antonio Spurs. I understand that Irving doesn't have a no-trade clause, meaning that he has no control of where he's traded to, but out of these four teams, we're going to be discussing which team will allow Kyrie Irving to be the guy and provides the best fit for him. The first team we're going to be talking about is the Miami Heat, who currently have a core of Goran Dragic, Dion Waiters, and Hassan Whiteside. The first concern I have is that Irving and Waiters had problems earlier in their careers over opportunities to be the man when they were with the Cavs, and that issue could resurface in Miami. There are other problems too. For one, Hassan Whiteside isn't ideal as center. Despite serving as an explosive pick-and-roll partner, Whiteside mainly plays close to the basket. That doesn't create quite as much space as Irving may like to play with when he attacks the basket with all the acrobatics in his arsenal. Even though Irving is interested in playing with the Miami Heat, I personally don't think it will be a good fit for him at all. As for the Knicks, well, they're the Knicks. Phil Jackson may be gone, but James Dolan is still a terrible owner. Except for Kristaps Porzingis, there simply isn't much talent there. Maybe Irving doesn't care about that and just wants to get up shots, embracing the challenge of proving that he can make a team great by himself. Doing so in the bright lights of New York could be a bonus for him. It's just not the place for his game to improve or for him to win much. With the Minnesota Timberwolves, I'm going to assume that the trade is going to involve Andrew Wiggins, because Karl Anthony Towns is untouchable, and Jimmy Butler and Jeff Teague both can't be traded yet until December. The question marks that immediately pop up when thinking about Irving in Minnesota begin with how he can take control next to Butler's scoring, and vastly improve playmaking, plus the growing dominance of Towns, who averaged 27 points over the last 50 games of the season. Even if Wiggins leaves for the Cavs, the ball needs to be in the hands of Butler and Towns a lot. Teague needs some touches to be of use as well. Irving could fit in well if he plays off the ball more as a catch and shoot threat, but if he wants to be the focal point of the offense, he won't find that in Minnesota. Last, we're going to be discussing about the San Antonio Spurs, which is a very interesting situation. The obvious rebuttal for this potential partnership is that Irving's isolation scoring and poor defense are very un-Spurs-like. Only James Harden and Russell Westbrook scored more isolation points than Irving in the 2016-2017 season. And with that being the latter's forte, he doesn't scream, "I'm a Spur." It's not as though the Spurs won't need Irving to score a lot either. He could have just as many touches, if not more, than the other teams. The Spurs scored 10.2 fewer points per 100 possession without Leonard on the floor last season, giving them an offensive rating of just 105.2, the equivalent of the league's 16th ranked offense. With Irving's ability to create in clutch situation, burn teams in pick and rolls, provide extra dribble penetration, and stellar shooting both on and off the dribble, the Spurs offense would appreciate the boost in firepower. Irving would have more than enough opportunities to share the load with Leonard and produce, rather than sharing up shots with Butler and Towns in Minnesota. Leave your opinions down in the comment section below, and if you guys enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it to your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more daily content. And until next time, peace out, guys.